Breakthrough. Why did the West collectively get it wrong? Why has China's military suddenly rushed? Brothers and sisters, I am an old gun who has been guarding military forums all year round and picking up military trends all over the world. Today, I must give you a shocking news. The development of China's military and national defense strength in the past 2 years is like opening a plug-in, directly swelling the faces of the so-called military experts in the West. In the past, they still ranked the military strength of various countries in a serious manner, putting China in the third place, but now? From last year to the present, these major events that China has done have directly made the world's perception a 180-degree turn, and the headlines of those Western media are almost blown up by Chinese military news. Not many people know such exciting news. Today I will show you the truth. It will definitely open your eyes. Next, let's talk about how China has changed its destiny in military and national defense. From space to deep sea, from unmanned equipment to top fighters, what secrets are behind each breakthrough of China? Why did the West suddenly panic collectively? Don't worry, I'll tell you slowly. 1. Space domination. China sent Chang'e to the far side of the moon, and Westerners were completely stunned. On June 2, 2024, Chang'e-6 landed steadily in the Antarctic Aitken Basin on the back of the moon, bringing back 1935.3 grams of lunar soil. It sounds like it's just a little digging back, but the technical content behind it is scary. You know, the back of the moon is a forbidden zone where even signals cannot be transmitted. The whole world can count the probes there with one hand. When the United States started the Apollo program, it was a national effort. Now China has not only gone, but also played the sampling return technology clearly. On the other hand, in the United States, NASA's lunar exploration plan has been revised and cut repeatedly in recent years. The Artemis program, originally planned to return to the moon by 2024, is still just a pie in PowerPoint presentations. People used to say that America was far ahead of others in space exploration. First of all, now look at this wave of direct curve overtaking in China, smashing the space hegemony that the West has boasted for decades. Comment and analysis. The space field has always been regarded as a symbol of the strength of great powers. China's breakthrough in lunar exploration is not only a technological victory, but also a strategic success. This means that China has taken the initiative in the future development of space resources, deep space exploration and other fields, while the West is still struggling with budget and technical problems. Under the ebb and flow, who is the master of space in the future is self-evident. 2. Sea battle. The 055 destroyer strolls to America's doorstep, an Australian military aircraft is scared out of its wits. On July 6, 2024, China's 055 large-scale fleet drove directly to the waters near Alaska, USA. This is no ordinary voyage. You must know that Alaska is a strategic location of the United States. In the past, US warships used to flourish at the door of others. Now the wind is turning, and Chinese warships directly come to the door to punch in. What's more, in February 2025, an Australian P-8A anti-submarine patrol plane broke into China's Xisha airspace. 2 PLA J-16 fighters took off in 18 minutes and arrived at Mach 1.8 supersonic speed, directly giving the Australian plane a face-to-face output, scaring the Australian plane pilots to flee. Take a look at the US Navy. In recent years, accidents have occurred frequently, aircraft carrier maintenance has been delayed again and again, and warships are aging. What about the Chinese Navy? 055 Big Drive launched one by one. 076 electromagnetic ejection amphibious assault ship also came out smoothly. Statistics show that the total tonnage of Chinese naval vessels has increased by more than 60% in the past 10 years, while the US Navy has increased by less than 10%. Commentary analysis. Naval strength is the key to measuring a country's global influence. Chinese warships drove to the door of the United States and drove away Australian military aircraft strongly. Behind this is the support of strong naval strength and combat system. This not only broke the Western hegemony of free navigation at sea, but also declared to the world that it is not up to others to tell us what to do at the door of China. The so-called maritime superiority of the West is gradually disintegrating in the face of the rapidly rising Chinese Navy. 3. Strategic deterrence. The record-breaking 12,000-kilometer intercontinental missile makes the West dare not to play with fire casually. On September 25, 2024, China successfully launched an intercontinental ballistic missile in the South Pacific with a range of about 12,000 kilometers and accurately fell into the predetermined sea area, setting the farthest record in the actual test of an intercontinental missile in the world. What does this mean? Any corner of the world is covered by Chinese missiles. The United States has always boasted about how powerful its missile defense system is. As a result, the Chinese missile came out and directly made their defense network a decoration. Compared with the United States, although their Minuteman-3 intercontinental missile is also very powerful, the recent test launches have either been delayed or failed, and the reliability has been greatly reduced. Although Russia's Salmat missile has a longer range, it has been unable to keep up with the progress of mass production due to economic problems. China's missile test not only demonstrated a strong strategic deterrent, but also made the West understand, don't think about making small moves against China militarily, the guys in our hands are no worse than you. Comment and analysis: intercontinental missile is the ultimate card of the game between great powers. China's record missile has directly changed the global strategic balance. Those countries in the West that like to cause trouble everywhere have to weigh whether they can withstand China's counterattack before provoking China in the future. This also marks that China has changed from a chaser to a leader in the field of strategic deterrence. For scientific and technological revolution, the first flight of the sixth-generation aircraft, leading unmanned equipment, Western countries are lagging behind a whole generation. On December 26, 2024, China successfully made its first flight of two sixth-generation aircrafts. This makes it the only country in the world to develop a sixth-generation aircraft. Compared with fifth-generation aircrafts, the sixth generation is not just an upgrade but has achieved qualitative leaps in intelligence, supersonic cruising and all-directional stealth. While Western countries are still struggling with technical problems related to fifth-generation aircrafts, China has already taken the lead by developing sixth-generation aircrafts. Take a look at the black technologies at the Zhuhai Air Show: 90 drones, machine wolves, killer whales, unmanned combat boats. China has formed a complete system in unmanned equipment operations, leaving the West far behind. The Loyal Wingman program in the United States has been in operation for several years and is still in the testing stage, while China's UAV swarm combat system can already be applied in actual combat. Comment and analysis: science and technology are the core driving force of military development. China's breakthrough in the field of sixth-generation aircraft and unmanned equipment means that China has the initiative in future wars. The West used to flourish by relying on technological advantages, but now China has not only caught up, but also surpassed it. This makes the West have to re-examine China's scientific and technological strength, and also let the world see that China is leading the new trend of military science and technology. From the destruction of the Beiyang fleet to the 055 global cruise, from being blocked by Western technology to mastering top technology, the counterattack of China's military and national defense strength has been too difficult and shocking. See here, are you as passionate as me? If you are also proud of the strength of your motherland, please praise and forward it quickly so that more people can see the rise of China. Also welcome to leave a message in the comment area and talk about your views on China's military development. Let's talk together. Thank you for your support. Let's talk next time.